Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests. Welcome to Whitefield Toastmasters meeting number 109. For benefit of everyone, I will read out the mission of Toastmasters. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Before we begin, I have 3 housekeeping rules. First one is, please put your phone on silent mode or switch it off if possible. I will give 5 seconds to do that. I will check mine also. Done? Everyone? The second thing is, please do not interrupt when a speaker on the stages take the stage, or do not make any movement which distract him. And the third thing is, do not talk on sex, religion and politics. And another most important thing is, this meeting is going to be recorded to upload on our YouTube channel. So if anyone does not want to record yourself, please do inform before Toastmaster Akshay. And the washrooms are on the left side. You can assist by a security guard. And another thing is, the water bottles are kept aside. Please keep hydrate yourself. With this, I would like to call a person working in the aviation industry for last 9 years, joined Toastmasters in February 2023, played role of associative, VP Education, VP Membership, President, and now serving as a immediate past President at Whitefield Toastmasters. Please help me welcome with a huge round of applause, Toastmaster Akshay.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bhima. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. How is everyone doing? Great. Okay, so the guest of the meeting and the members as well of Whitefield Toastmaster must have gone through the posters, the theme of the meeting. Anyone can tell me about the theme of the meeting? What is the theme of the meeting?
Do it today.
Yeah, do it today. So there can be so many branches of this particular mindset or thought process. I would like to share one of those which I follow in my personal life. Like, it is a very practical method which is called a Pomodoro technique. Pomodoro technique. Have you heard about this technique, Pomodoro technique? Okay, so the thing is, we can focus on a particular thing for a set period of time only. So this technique helps us to focus on a particular thing, take a break as well, and then again focus on the same thing for 4 or 5 Pomodoros. So how it goes? It goes for the time duration of 25 minutes. Let's say I want to focus on something, put the timer on or put the Pomodoro on. That's how we, tell it. Put the Pomodoro on, set the timer for 25 minutes, and after 25 minutes, you can have a break of 5 minutes. And then again 1 Pomodoro, then again 5 minutes of break, then again 1 Pomodoro. And after 5 to 6 Pomodoros, which is equivalent to 5 into 30 minutes, that much of time, or 6 into 30 minutes, that much of time. And after that, you can take a long break. So in this manner, your mind is actually focused on that particular thing. You can have a small break as well, refresh yourself, and again come back and focus on that particular thing once again. So this is my kind of giveaway to you. If you feel like trying it in your personal lives, feel free to try. And on this particular note, I would like to start the meeting number 109 of Whitefield Toastmasters with the stroke of gavel. Okay, so as the ritual of Whitefield Toastmasters says, I would like all the guests in the house who have come to the Whitefield Toastmaster meeting for the very first time, please raise your hand. Okay, we have 3 on my right and 4, 5. Let's start from you, ma'am. So you just need to tell your name and how did you got to know about Toastmasters and where do you stay in Bangalore?
I'm Sahana. I found out about Toastmasters a couple of years ago actually. Some of my friends have been a part of Toastmasters in other places around the world. So yeah, I found out from them. They are all great speakers, of course. I've always thought of being a part of it, but I was not sure where in Bangalore we are holding it. Turns out I stay really close to this place. I stay in Marathon.
Okay.
So it's really easy for me to get here. If I known about this before, I would have been here a year ago. But yeah, that's why I'm here.
welcome to the meeting. Can we hear from Prana, please? Yes, sir, please.
Morning everybody, my name is Sri Krishnan, I go by Sri. I live in Whitefield and how did I hear about Toastmasters is I've known Toastmasters for over the years, like Osama said previously about Toastmasters. It happened to be the office where I usually used to work earlier, but then work in Toastmasters couldn't sort of go along well. So we searched around the area where you have it and then found it here in Whitefield. So since I live in Whitefield, I thought those who want to actually join in, that's how I'm here.
Okay, so you both have heard about the Toastmasters earlier, like. Okay.
I haven't been part of Toastmasters, but I've heard of Toastmasters. I've just been one or two sessions, but nothing major.
Okay, welcome to the meeting,
No
sir.
participate.
Can we hear for sir, please? Shri, right, Shri? Yes, sir.
Hi, my name is Shirish. I also go by Shri or Siri anytime. Anything is okay with me. I respond to each of that. I live over here only in Rohan Vasanta, H306. I never heard of Toastmasters till last time I met you last week on the stall.
Yes.
As far as the industry or the career goes, yes, I'm involved into public speaking in my day-to-day activities also. I'm connected to Dell at the moment. I have, let's say, the industry experience of around 25 plus years. All this while, I was into sales and marketing and coaching, learning, teaching.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Okay, now to my left, can we have a raise of hands once again? All the guests in the house who are the first timers, who have come to the Whitefield Toastmasters meeting for the very first time. We can start from you, sir.
Hey, this is Vipul. I live in Brookfield, nearby area only. I hear about the Toastmaster from my manager, who is my current working manager in my profession. And he suggested that if you want to improve the communication skills and take a leadership from public speaking and all, you try to join these meetings. I tried to find it out on the online and found this one which is nearby to our place. And hence I'm here to know myself. Thank you.
Welcome, people. Yes, next. Okay, sir, you can introduce yourself.
I'm Karthik. I'm
Okay.
a newly joined member of Toastmasters.
Okay, so it's better you introduce everyone because he is the newly joined member in the Whitefield Toastmasters. Can you please tell everyone about yourself a bit?
Yeah, so I have been coming to the this Toastmaster club for about 6 months. So on and off, but enrolling in the membership, I'm ensuring that I'm being regular. So that's my intent.
Okay, so before joining as a member, you were there as a guest on and off. Okay, cool. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Hi everyone, I'm Ankita Gupta.
You are
Ankita Gupta.
Ankita Gupta.
This is the first time I'm coming here and not joined yet. So I did hear about this through my office, but maybe I was neglecting to join it. But I thought just to give it a try today to see like how it goes and maybe I can join later.
Okay. Thank you. Welcome, Ankita. Yes, sir.
Hello everyone, my name is Vishesh. I got to know about Toastmaster in 26 January stall only.
Okay.
This one, and I joined through WhatsApp. It's my first time. I am looking for public speaking and leadership with this one. And it's been 15 years of experience. I am working in Sandesk background.
Welcome, sir. Anyone left as a guest? Oh, yes. Yeah, 2 people are left. Yes, sir, you can start. You are? Suhail Ahmed. Okay.
I live nearby in Belur, so I got to know about Toastmasters from a friend of my father's. He said like if you want to improve your public speaking and all, you should try Toastmasters. So this is my first time in Bangalore also, currently in India. So I would like to get more about Toastmasters and improve my skills.
Welcome, Suhail. Yes, sir. One is left. Please.
Hello, good morning. Myself Naren. I'm basically from Chennai, but I recently moved to Bangalore. So I was searching for some of the clubs nearby to my location. So I'm currently the Toastmaster member in Chennai.
Okay.
I just want to, my club meeting is on the same day, Sunday, 10 to 12 p.m. Since I couldn't make it there,
Right.
I thought I would search for any other club nearby, and I found my feet
What was the name of the club back in Chennai?
Kotturu Achievers Toastmasters. And I am also the ISCOM member in Chennai.
Okay. Thank you. We have one more guest in the house. So, sir, you have to tell your name. Where do you stay in Bangalore and how do you get to know about Toastmasters?
Myself, I'm Rajesh Chalman. I stay in Mandan. And basically, I'm from Hyderabad. I came here like 1.5 years back for the job. To how I got to know was like some colleagues were talking about it. And I was thinking to join. I visited one club like 6 months back, but I didn't get time to go over it. But again, I tried to
Okay. Thank you. Welcome. Can we hear for all the guests in the house, please, once again? Now it's time to call one of the district officer. He is the member of our very own club, Whitefield Toastmasters. According to me, he is the shining star of Whitefield Toastmasters Club. He is the area director of Area D1 and he has a very special announcement to make. Please help me welcome onto the stage Area Director of Area D1, Vaishak Suresh. Come on.
How are you all doing today? Great? Good energy? Less traffic on the road? Happy to commute? Yes? Now, I have something special here with me. Can anyone guess what it is? This big. I'm a little health conscious. Award? Yes. It's a trophy, yes. What trophy is it? Sorry?
Maybe some of the miles achieved by the
Good point. But this is probably a milestone that is not achieved by the club, but by an individual.
Wow, great.
It's an individual award. And can you guess who's getting that award?
No, Mazahir.
Ambitious.
Mazahir.
No. Could be. Depends. So this award goes to the first place winner of international speech contest in area level. In area level. So as part of Toastmasters, we have 3 contests. This is for the guests. We have a speech contest. So you would see people come here and prepare speeches and deliver it. So the person who speaks the best, they get the first prize in the club. And whoever gets the first prize in the club moves to the area level to compete against 4 other clubs. And then a person who wins at that level gets this award. It's a prestigious award. This is happening sometime this year. And can anyone tell me what's the minimum criteria to participate in the speech contest? Level 2 completion. So you have to complete level 2. To the guests, there is an education syllabus, if I may put it in simple terms, for Toastmasters. So you have level 1, level 2, all the way up to level 5. There are different paths that you want to take based on what you want to achieve in yourself. If you want public speaking, there's a path for that. You want to improve your leadership skills, there's a path for that. You want to become a stand-up comedian, there's a path for that. So based on what path you take, and then the level 2, once you complete it, you then become eligible to contest. Then once you contest, you go to the area level, you will win this award. Isn't it a nice award to have in your showcase? Yes? How many of you are going to try for this year? Fantastic. Yes. So let's see who achieves this. And have we confirmed a date for the club?
It is yet to be confirmed, but the weeks are confirmed, the 3rd or 4th week of February.
3rd or 4th week of February. Okay. So the contest will be happening for the club level on the 3rd or 4th week of February, which is again just 2 or 3 weeks more. So whoever is aiming for this beautiful award, plan, complete your level 2, start preparing your speech for the contest. Till then, I'm going to keep it with me. Okay, second thing which I wanted to convey to you all. This year, we have a special event. So every year, you know how you go in school. In school, what is the most prestigious event that you have? Annual Day. Yes, we have it once a year. We all prepare for it. There is dance, songs, all sort of masti to be done. Yes. Toastmasters also has an annual event which is called Coronation, and that is happening on the 24th, 25th and 26th of this year, May. There are people who will come from all over the world to convey how you can be better in terms of public speaking. There will be a lot of conventions happening. There's a DJ night also happening. So very famous DJ is going to come and going to have a blast. The details of which will be shared in the groups, both in your member group and in the guest group, because it's open to everyone. There is a registration fee. It's happening in a 5-star hotel, so we need to pay the hotel also for all this facility. So it's going to happen in a 5-star hotel. And last year, a few of our members went. We all had a blast. And so this year as well, we're going to have a blast. All right. So this is the two important announcements I wanted to convey to you all. Thank you so much, and all the best to the role takers for today. Over to you, President.
Thank you, Vaishak, for the important information. Are you guys excited for after seeing that trophy?
Yeah.
Some must be excited, right? Because the thing is, if you are going through that particular process of completing this a particular number of speeches, like 7 to 8 speeches, then you are eligible for taking part in that club contest. And if you proceed, then you can take part in the area level, then division level, and the coronation or the annual function he was talking about, that is like the final level in which the cream of all the contests like club, area, division participates. Okay, so it goes like that. But because of the time now, it's the proper moment or the exact moment to call the Toastmaster of the day, who will take or proceed the meeting from here. He has self-authored a book last year by the name A Roadmap for Engineering Success, and currently he's getting his hands dirty in a new venture through which he helps professionals in finding appropriate career guidance. Please help me welcome the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Konda, onto the stage, please.
Thank you, Presiding Officer Akshay, my dear Toastmasters and guests and evaluators and everyone. How are you feeling today? Same question, maybe repeated question. Are you feeling energetic? You want more energy? Yes. Okay, today we are going to have more energy. Normally, right, I start the meetings with small kind of a pill. That is an energy pill. Anybody wanted that pill today? For this meeting to go for a energetic, just simple 30 seconds maybe. If everybody is okay, I will be giving that pill. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. What we do, right? We will laugh loudly. Are you ready?
Yes.
Then we clap. Then after that we will pat. What we do? We laugh, clap, pat. What it gives, right? It gives lot of energy. So let us start everyone. Can we?
Yes.
Just I'll check that how loudly you laugh. Example I'm giving. Are you ready?
Yes.
Clap. One clap. Clap. Thank you everyone. Because we observed this one, why we introduced our daily morning 5:30 meeting. People come early, just wake up, directly join their meeting for my kind of a community. So some people will be in a sleepy mode only. We thought that how to make them too more energetic. So we introduced that. After that, right, entire meeting goes with lot of energy. So with that, again we can get started. So today we are going to have like a lot of actionable items and bold moves. The theme for the day is, everybody is aware of that, do it today, the month of bold moves. When I got this idea, I really don't know what to give the name. So I have taken that Do It Today is the name of the book by Darius Forex. He's the author. Anybody read this book? Do It Today? If you have not read, you will get lot of learning from today's session. Otherwise, maybe you will be going with this meeting with lot of 3 things. I will be giving that, what are the 3 things. With that, how many of you postpone your goals? We finished 1/12 of our year. What could be the reasons? Like normally we already finished 1/12 of our year. Maybe when we just start our new year, right, we'll take a resolution. Okay, I do 100 things. But in a January month, right, what is your goal? Whether you finished or postponed? Finished. Good. How many of you postponed or procrastinated? So what could be the reason? Quickly. You want solution for that? Before that, I want to know your problem, right? What could be the problem? Just simple problem. I can give you one example tip. Fear of failure, or difficult task, or looking for a perfect time, or you are thinking that a perfectionism. Any of these 4 things?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Then we will be coming out how to come out this one. So everybody start their work. They will think the perfect time. Okay, today is not a good day. Maybe my work is not completed. So I just wanted some more to refer or something. These are the reasons. So opposite of perfectionism, what is that? Opposite of perfectionism. Take it easy, don't care kind of a mentality, right? So either 2 kinds of the things for postponing. One is perfectionism, because of that we will be postponing. Second one is slacking, don't care of them. One of the main thing is to just keep your things moving. There is a called sweet spot. You should be in between the things. You don't even look for a perfectionism. Don't even be like a careless kind of a don't care of kind of thing. Then you can be moving that. Second quick thing, maybe I need to be track of my own time. Second thing, what could be the reason? I can give you that. Even out of the 10 things in your list, what is the one thing you have started without even reminded by anybody? Any such task? Quickly. One reason is, if you have any interesting thing, if you are passionate about some work, in a daily things, you see that sometimes people are who's fitness freak, right? Without any reminder, they'll go to gym and they'll see that their body and mirror, see that whether it is happening or not. If somebody is kind of reading the book, they will read it. Have you observed that any such kind of a things in your list also? One most list is to avoid your procrastination. You find out why you do what you do. Each and everything. You list out that, okay, whatever the current thing, is it really required? Why you are doing what you are doing? If you know that the passion of doing that, right, you will avoid the procrastination. This is the one thing in a first place from this book. The book is great to go through that lot of things and lot of learnings also there. With this, maybe I can go started with this next. I am here to just make sure that this meeting goes smoothly. With the meeting starts with introduction of that general evaluator, and as well 3 rounds of this meeting will be there. One is prepared speeches. The first round is prepared speeches, where members are coming with preparation. They will be giving their speech for 5 to 7 minutes, and the evaluators also evaluating them. And second round is table topics master. So where you will be given a topic, it is like a kind of a on the kind of a spot. He will be thinking and he will be coming here and speaking for 2 minutes. And third round is general evaluator. So even all the speeches and whatever the activities, right, will be observing the meeting functionality and he will give his feedback to improve ourselves. With this, I just like to introduce today's general evaluator. He will be introducing his team so that he will be delivering his objective. So let me introduce today's general evaluator. I think no introduction is required, already introduced. Mr. Toastmaster Akshay. He is the Toastmaster from 2023. He has played major roles like Associate VP and past immediate president and VP membership. So with this, let me invite Toastmaster Akshay to give his objective.
Thank you so much, sir. So, as you all might have guessed, I am playing a dual role today of a presiding officer as well as of a general evaluator. So, as sir mentioned, there are 3 segments: prepared speech, evaluation, and impromptu segment. So, I'll be taking care of the evaluation segment. I am the general evaluator. For the interest of the guest and the first timers, general evaluator's role is to evaluate the meeting right from the beginning till the end, right from before the meeting task, whatever it is happening, and right from the point where the meeting starts and till the end of the meeting. Okay, right from Sergeant at Arms, then Toastmaster of the day, how each and every role is being performed on the stage, if there is any scope of improvisation, any suggestions. Okay, and this is a big role. That's why I need a group of 3 people in my team to take care of this particular role, and the name of these roles are timer, A-counter, and grammarian. So now I'll call these people onto the stage in the same order: timer, A-counter, and grammarian, and they will explain their respective roles. Copied? Okay. So it's time to call the timer of today's meet. She writes a to-do list and prioritized tasks for the day to increase her productivity. She was into project management role in her last company and currently on a break. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Vibha as timer for today's meeting.
Good morning everyone, fellow Toastmasters and all the guests. So today I am serving here as a timer role in the meeting number 109. To help me do with this, I do have 3 colors. One is green color, one is yellow color, and one is red color. Green color signifies the qualifying time, and yellow color is qualifying the target time, and the red color is when you have to finish your speeches. So we do have time limitations for all the things. So there are time bound speech limit for everything, like speeches and table topics and evaluations. So allotted time for the normal speeches, the timing is 5 to 7 minutes, where I will be raising the green card when on the 6th minute, yellow card on the 6th minute, and red card on the 7th minute. Similarly, for table topics, the speeches are for 1 to 2 minutes. For 1 minute, I will show the green card, 1.5 for yellow card, and 2 minutes I will raise the red card. And for speech evaluation, the timings are 2 to 3 minutes. I will show the green card at 2 minutes, yellow card at 2.5 minutes, and red card at 3 minutes. The speaker will get the 30 minutes of the grace period or grace time, as 30 seconds as the grace time as well on the either side of the speeches. So I will present the report when called upon what the Toastmaster of the day. So as the team suggests, so let's embrace the audacious mindset today, dare to step beyond our limits and turn our limits and our dreams into reality. That's it. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Vibha. The guest might have seen that we were showing a thumbs up. You will get to know soon what is the reason behind it. Okay, so it's time to call the A-counter, the second person in my team. The role is played by a second year or a final year BCA student, and he is also a very capable Sergeant at Arms of Whitefield Toastmasters Club. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Bhima to the stage, please.
Once again, good morning, fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests. I am Bhima, a counter. The counter is to record unnecessary sounds used by the speakers or any role takers like general waiter, conductor, theme of the day, and tag team. So, the crutch words or filler sounds like so, but, and long pauses also. The speaker is not aware of this. So, to become aware, I will take note of all the crutch words and filler sounds. It is like a salt. It should not be more than, or it should not be less. It should be there in a minimum level. So, with this, I would like to hand over the stage to General Evaluator, and I will give my report when called upon by the General Evaluator at the end of the meeting. Thank you.
Can we hear for our counter once again? Thank you. Thank you for the louder clap, sir. Okay, now it's time to call, last but not the least, the grammarian for today's meeting. He is an engineering leader at Collins Aerospace and also the Associate VP Education at Whitefield Toastmasters Club. He believes in the mindset of just do it, the Nike's tagline. We know it, right? To improve productivity. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Karthikeyan as grammarian for today's meeting.
Good morning, Toastmasters and esteemed guests.
Good morning. Good morning.
Before getting into this, who's the example role model speakers for you? Can some of you tell about the name? Who's your role model speaker? Across I am not particular about the language or it should be in India or across the globe. Any speakers that you say, hey, he's my role model. Your boss could be, please.
Steve Jobs.
Yeah, that's obvious answer. Abraham Lincoln.
Barack Obama.
Obama. That's the other one. Yeah. Okay. So, what is the common thing that you see in their speeches? In the sense, when I say common, they have something really hold in their speeches.
The art of articulation.
Right?
Conviction.
A sense of purpose.
Yeah, that's right. Go ahead. Yeah. These are all very, very important. One other thing, when I was taking up this role, I was looking at it like they have a very strong hold of their language. Actually, the language that they use. If you see Barack Obama and all, the language is really, really great. So, as part of this role, the grammarian role, as there are a lot of guests in this club today. So the purpose of this role is to help members to improve their language and vocabulary. This is the main purpose of this grammarian role. So as part of this role, what I do is, one is identify good usage of language. Whoever uses either a better word or any idiom or any phrase, better phrases, that I try to note down it. Second is any grammatical issues that I noted out. And then provide examples based on the speech that people have given. Apart from that, one important thing is introducing a word. That's what Akshay was talking about when somebody started giving thumbs up. So, the word for today is audacious. What it means is showing a willingness to take surprisingly bold risks. It is kind of connected with our theme of boldness. And usage is, it was audacious for him to take such an action in this situation. That's the word of the day. and the idiom of the day or phrase of the day, which is, I think, more common, that is face the music. What it means is confront the consequence of one's actions bravely. Example, after accidentally breaking the window, Arjun knew he had to face the music and admit what happened. So let us use these words in whatever speeches, whenever you come up, whenever our team uses this word, anybody uses this word, please give a thumbs up. That's what he was talking initially. And I'll be back to provide the report when the general evaluator calls me. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the wonderful explanation of your role, sir. So that's about my part as of now. And my team has explained their respective roles of the timer, counter and grammarian. Now I'll be back when Toastmaster of the day will call me for my general evaluator report. Till then, with a huge round of applause, please help me welcome Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Akshay. Yeah, we'll getting into next round is prepared speeches. So before that, did you really understood that the theme of the day, bold moves, the month of bold moves? How many of you taken a bold move for this month? And also there is a special day for this February 2nd. Anybody? Or even month of February. What is the speciality of the February? Okay, great. Yeah, second. For particularly for today, that is the one idea. Pardon? It's a tomorrow I think. It's a Basanta Panchami. Okay. Yes. I think this is like it's a broad hug day. Normally, right? We will be moving that our winter to spring kind of thing, right? So that is what we are coming from cold to warm kind of things. And it's a long hours of day or something. So whoever is right, successful people, right, they will take that bold moves and decisions. Whoever takes the decisions, right, like how many of you are here, you come here for some purpose, right or wrong? Either improving the communication or maybe networking or something, achieving something from other people. So is that right or wrong? Right. So what is your one reason for coming to the Toastmasters meeting? If no reason, it's a time waste. Right or wrong? Yes. Okay. What is the one reason? Anybody?
Public speaking.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
I want to answer something here. I have realized this thing that nothing can be changed overnight. So these are very small incremental changes which you can realize in your personality over the time. It will be not that you have 5 stage appearances and then you will be good to go for a marathon or maybe some contest. But it is always small incremental changes. Like I took the role of general evaluator today. So it is a very small incremental change which I can see in my personality or in my public speaking skill down the line after 6 months or maybe 4 months. So according to me, it is that.
Thank you, Akshay. Yeah, this is the one reason, right? When I asked to take this TMOD, this is the first time. How many of you are thinking that I am delivering my 100%? Definitely, my point of it, maybe I am not. But for you, whether I am serving the purpose for today, I try my best. Second thing is, communication is only one thing, right? People come here for Toastmasters to deliver their speeches in TEDx or Joe's Talks or something. That is one of the bigger platform. If you just mention in your resume or anywhere in profile, right, I am a TED speaker. Then you see that people don't even ask anything, they will take you. That is the one most reason for coming here to improve your communication skills. So, coming here without taking action, there is no results. Like we plan most of the things. If you see, you buy new diary in 2025. I think how many of you bought the diary? Or you maintain digital? So you started writing diary notes? Okay. If you are writing like that is what we write everything, but if you don't take actions, right, results will be zero. Even I say that I read a lot of books. I finished last year maybe around 52 books. Even one book, right, 1 or 2 points I will take it. If I read books, right, I was able to write one book. That was the one reason. Because you will get the idea from the books, right? You will be getting new ideas how to present ourselves to the people. So you utilize every moment, right? In a day, you take actions, then you will be getting the results. This is one of the book. It talks about overcome procrastination, improve your productivity, achieve meaningful life. These three things are interconnected. If you are overcoming procrastination, you will be giving a more productivity. If you are giving more productivity, what happens? You will be achieving the meaningful life. That is what everybody looks for that. So with this, we will be covering more in a coming thing. So let me introduce for today, for prepared speeches. So we have two speakers. One is giving his ice-breaking speech, first speech, and second one is L2 P1. So let me introduce that speakers. Before that, I wanted to call upon evaluator 1 for speaker 1, Toastmaster Arabindan. Before that, I just wanted to introduce himself. Arabindan is a data engineer, works for a company 314E. Is one tip for this productivity is take regular break, don't work for many hours and plan to complete within specific hours. Let me introduce Arabindan. He will be giving the speaker 1 objective, and then after that I will be calling the speaker 1.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, all. So my target speaker is Krishna. He is going to give his L1 P1, which is icebreaker. The purpose of this speech is introducing himself or herself to the club and learn the basic structure of public speaking. The timing is 4 to 6 minutes. I am eager to hear from you. And as it is icebreaker, I request everyone to stand up and give it a big round of applause once he completed his speech. All the very best to you, Krishna. Back to you, sir.
Thank you, Arabindan. Yeah, let me introduce the speaker 1. Is Krishna Mishra. He is giving his first speech, ice-breaking speech, and he is given lot of introduction. He is working for Baker Hughes as L3 engineer, an oil and gas company, where his role is to support projects by ensuring their requirements are met efficiently. So one of his tip is for productivity, to stay focused, minimize distractions, manage time effectively, and avoid multitasking. So yeah, and practicing mindfulness and maintaining healthy lifestyle will also help improve concentration. I think he made my job easy. Yeah, let me invite Krishna Mishra for his speech. Please give a big round of applause. Thank you, Krishna. Krishna is giving his speech, Toastmaster Krishna, from village to dream. Krishna journey from village to dream, Toastmaster Krishna.
Thank you. Good morning, fellow Toastmaster and distinguished guest. How are you all doing? Sitting comfortably? As for me, I must admit I am little bit nervous because this is my first speech in public. So my heart is racing faster than a bus leaving for city in my village. So let me back you where it all began. A small quiet village nestled on the banks of Ganga river. So in rural area life is not easy because our morning came early, often feeding animals and milking cows, and most of the people have not a fixed job. So time flow are differently there, but that simplicity also brought a sense of comfort.
So despite lack of modern conveniences like bike and cars, people are helping to each other without any thinking of outcome. So in my village, buses are the lifeline for a city. If you missed, you would have to walk miles. So I was not worried about because as a child I was enjoying my day playing gulli danda, crickets and racing tires and enjoying the game like hide and seek until 4th grade. Even my school was the government primary school and we sat on floor and wrote on slate with chalk. The things changed when I moved to Kadipur with my uncle and aunt for better education. This is the first time for me to wearing a uniform and eating the food who is not made by my mom. I missed my family, especially my mom, who sent me with heavy heart for my hoping better future for me. So my study is like a winding journey. I studied in 5 different places until completing my 12th standard. Among of those, I stood one out where my mighty elegant father who guided me, and I was becoming a top performer among boys group. That success motivated me to take the science and preparing for engineering exam. College life came with limited pocket money but big hopes. I came from rural areas, so my communication was not good there, but I managed and graduate. Then biggest challenge came to finding a job. So I came to Delhi and preparing for government exam, becoming a loco pilot. But life had another plan, so I could not crack that exam, and I decided to join a private industry. So I have decided the real estate company. So where I felt like my engineering skill is underutilized. I frustrated and questioning my choice. I eventually got the chance to work with Focus Energy Limited, which is the oil and gas company based 170 km from the Jaisalmer city. It was tough decision me to work in a remote location area. So I took challenge and becoming ideas guy. So Jaisalmer city is known as the golden city of the India, and but their life was limited, social life is limited. I saw the people in Dhani, they are living very small settlement like without proper roads, education and electricity, water, these things. So that things taught me the resilience. I endured scorching summer and freezing winters. That made me strong. Then in 2022, life took a beautiful change, and I got married through an arranged marriage and welcome a daughter, Krisika, who is 1 year old. So I came to Bangalore past year and working in oil and gas company, Baker Hughes. So if I thinking my past life, it was not easy, from playing gulli danda and working in high pressure and balancing life in bustling city. So that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Krishna. Yeah, it's a great first step towards coming out of the public speaking. Yeah, believe it or not, for me also, I just came from remote village to city where I don't even know single word of English and Hindi. After even I finished engineering also, believe it or not. So that was the state. So my 27 years of journey is just completed. For me, ignorancy, after 26 years only I come to know that Toastmaster is there to improve the communication. So that is the one thing, like sometimes right, awareness makes us more improvements. Thank you, Krishna, for once again. So with this, I think we can have our second speaker, Renju Jacob. She is giving her L2 P1 speech, level 2 P1 speech. And before that, I just wanted to call evaluator for the speaker 2, speech 2. Sarvanan, he is our VP membership. Oh, sorry. Yes, okay, thank you. It's my thing. Yeah, I'm here with the Toastmaster Abhineet. He is giving his evaluation on speaker 2. Before call Abhineet, I just wanted to short intro of him. He is an engineer by background, working as a analytics senior manager with US based retail organization. Fun fact about him, he loves playing Sudoku and cricket. And work-wise prioritization is the one thing, is tip for productivity. He works with the Target Corporation as a senior manager, lead data analytics and automation. With this, I invite Toastmaster Abhineet to give that speaker 2 objective, so that I can invite speaker 2. Thank you.
Thank you. Sorry I was running late today. So today Renju is going to deliver L2 P1, and the project objective is the purpose of the project for a member to identify her primary leadership style, and the speech objective is, the purpose of this speech is for a member to share some aspect of her primary leadership style and discuss the leadership style in general. So over to Toastmaster of the day. Thank you.
Thank you, Abhineet. Let me invite today's second speaker, Renju Jacob. Before calling her, I just have a short intro. She is a software engineer by profession. She is using that tip for that productivity, don't do multitasking. So, and our topic for today is psychological safety. Let me invite Renju Jacob for our speech. Yeah, Renju, Toastmaster Renju Jacob, psychological safety, Renju Jacob.
Once upon a time, there was a girl in an IT firm. She trusted her project's business stakeholders more than her manager. One day, she did a mistake, a severe one, significant enough to trigger some difficult conversations with her manager. She couldn't summon her courage to reveal it to her manager. Instead, she took a chance. She decided to explain the scenario to the business stakeholders, trusting them to solve it from their end. Her gut feeling was right. They resolved the issue from back end without informing her manager. She got relieved, but it left her with a lingering thought. The trust, the confidence that she should have with her manager is missing. I was that girl. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and dear friends. Good morning. The safety feeling I should have on that day is technically called psychological safety. Psychological safety is a belief that no one will be punished or humiliated for speaking up with ideas, concepts, issues, or even mistakes. is extensively researched by Amy Edmondson, who is a researcher in organizational behavior. While working in healthcare department, she hypothesized that high quality medical teams are committing less mistakes. Logically, it's correct, right? And she did a research on that. But to her surprise, the result came out just opposite to what she thought, what she hypothesized. The result showed that high quality teams are committing more mistakes while low quality teams make fewer mistakes. What could be the reason? What do you guys think?
More exploration.
Overconfidence.
Perfectionism.
The teams are not gelling well, so there's a lot of mixed activities that.
Somewhere around that. The low quality teams didn't have the security feeling to admit their mistakes. They lack psychological safety. So now let's bring this closer to our home, Toastmasters. We Toastmasters are supposed to support and encourage one another. Now imagine this situation. You are attending an event. Imagine an area contest where the people in audience, they pass judgmental comments about the person on stage. How would you feel? Would you feel encouraged to take up a role next time? Or do you think it would support the person on stage? The answer is likely no. And most importantly, why would someone behave in this way? What could be the root cause? Often the root cause is insecurity. Such individuals do not have the emotional capacity to support another person. Emotional strength is lacking there. They need to belittle others to feel better about themselves. And one particular behavior, if you observe, they will do it in a gang. If they are alone, they will not have the audacity to do it. And another character that we can observe with them is they lack empathy. Such people think that empathy is a sign of weakness. But in reality, empathy is not a sign of weakness. Only if you are strong enough, then you can show empathy to others. So definitely it's not a sign of weakness. So the takeaway is simple. If you want to create a psychologically safe environment for people around you, then you need to build the confidence and security within yourself. Every now and then ask this question to yourself. Am I creating a psychologically safe environment for people around me? If you are a parent, ask this question. Am I creating a psychologically safe environment for my kid to grow? Am I creating a psychologically safe environment for my partner if you are in a relationship? Because psychological safety is not a workspace concept. It has its impact in every aspect of your life. So try to create that self-confidence within yourself and create a psychological safe environment for people around you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Renju, Jacob. Yeah, it's a very wonderful topic. I also have a little bit connection with psychology. I'm doing my MA psychology after 26 years. I finished my bachelor's and master's, and I just moved my career to the career coaching. Most of us think that I'm technically strong, nobody can stop me. Think of that one day one person is told something, you will completely go down and the day is completely go for a unproductive. So one most important part is you should be psychologically, emotionally should be very strong. How it will become a more strong? There are kind of a ways to become stronger emotionally. One is, are you guys, everyone, maybe doing any kind of exercise, physical exercise? Minimum half an hour. Anybody is eating healthy food? These are the two things. Why it will impact, it will make you like if you are not doing any physical exercise, because physically we know that we measure that physical fitness. How do you measure your mental fitness? Mental fitness comes with either mindfulness or maybe reading books or learning, because you need to give feeding to your mind, right? Otherwise, we think that, okay, I finished my engineering or my bachelor's, my learning is done. But whoever is not learning, right, is dead mentally. If you are dead mentally, you just blindly follow whatever people say. But if you are gaining knowledge, right, you will be thinking. You are thinking only, thoughts only will go to actions. Actions comes to the results. So, with this, right, I just recently finished my certified career analyst, and part of that there are tests also will be there. There is a career assessment test. You will be knowing that, okay, emotional intelligence is more important than IQ, because I think you might be knowing that, because nowadays, right, in a situation like a demanding situations, right, we will not be strong enough to express ourselves. So with this, thank you Renju for your topic, and with this we can go to the next round. Before that, I wanted to add one more thing. You are clear, or you are able to come out of your procrastination, or any one tip required? One more tip, maybe quickly. Because procrastination, believe it or not, it is related to your depression. It is like a kind of a one disease. Think that disease in the sense we think of a known thing, but procrastination is a bigger disease. If you are not coming out, you will not be doing anything. So if you are clear about that, we can just go to that next thing is productivity. How do you measure your productivity? Maybe in a minute I will be giving that. One of the technique Akshay mentioned that there is a time blocking, Pomodoro technique. So anything else?
So there are one thing that really helpful is just measuring the whole day, like where my time is going. So there are a lot of softwares available that you can run your laptop and see where you are spending time and who knows. And just knowing how much time you are wasting itself is a big reason.
So a few tips I can give you. One is a Pomodoro technique, where you will be noting down like every one task should be assigned 30 minutes of time, then 5 minutes of break, and during that 5 minutes break you should not be looking at your phone, anything, only you will be taking the rest for your mind. If you are giving a break to your mind, the focus will increase. Same way as you explained that if you take 10 Pomodoro techniques, 10 into 30, 300 minutes of the productivity for a day, and in the meantime you are getting a 10 into 5, 50 minutes of rest. You think of that, if you are working too long morning to night, right, you are wasting lot of time by going into different social media, checking mails, Instagram. I don't even know that there is an average time of checking mails per week it's hours together only. So we work for 40 hours, but checking mail itself takes 25 hours of time. Are you really spending too much time? So this is the one technique. Second thing is time blocking. Like you take one task, assign 2 hours of time, morning 10 to 11, you don't even distract, you keep off the phone. Like there is a book called Deep Work by Cal Newport. He says that time blocking and without distractions, you will be improving a productivity drastically. So that is the second thing is. Third and foremost thing is, are you really writing any journal? So you just practice today morning to night, how are you spending your day? You list out all the items, and before going for a sleep, you just analyze that where is my productive time, where is unproductive time. If you go for next 1 week, you will be planning better and you will be coming out with a good productivity. Third and foremost is, we call it as a evening rituals. Maybe evening rituals in the sense, you take 30 minutes of time, you again analyze 10 minutes of your day, how it went, 10 minutes for how you are going to be tomorrow. What is your tomorrow tasks? You list out. Next 5 minutes is just you visualize it. Visualization in the sense, you just think of that. Maybe it is, I am thinking, maybe think of that is real, or maybe just you try for today. Then visualization should be, is a great technique in a psychological world. If you visualize anything, it will things happen, because you list out 3 things, think that tomorrow the 3 things are done, then you go for a work. How this will be helping you? There is a topic called decision fatigue. Anybody heard about this word? How many of you before going to office think of that what dress to wear or something? Or before coming to meeting what dress to wear or something? Anybody have that kind of thing, right? So that is the biggest pressure for your mind. But if you decide that is before the day also, before the sleep, which dress, which kind of a costume I am just going to wear, because the morning, right, don't give a pressure to your mind. Everything should be clear. Before you wake up, right, you should be clear for the entire day planning. This is one of the key part, writing for your tomorrow's plan and taking the first 3 priority tasks, your day will be productive. So with this, I think hope this making sense for you. So maybe with this I'll be introducing another second round. It's the most exciting thing, and I wanted to see action now. Because we are talking about procrastination, productivity, and writing a goals and taking actions, right? I wanted to see your action today with the next round of thing. I just wanted to see how many of you coming here and taking the action. With this, I just wanted to introduce second round table topics master. This is a very, in my community we call it as a impromptu Premier League, IPL we call it. Every day morning we will practice 1 minute or something. So you will be given one topic, you will be on the spot, you will be thinking and you will be delivering it. So with this, I'll be introducing Toastmaster Nitish. He is a senior technical lead in Bosch Warner Incorporation for EV design and development. His one tip for productivity is sleep more, relax more. This is also one critical part is why we sleep. There is a book called Why We Sleep. It's a scientifically proven things. We work for too much time without sleep. If you are sleeping less, your productivity go down. Thank you, Nitish. With this, I will invite Nitish come here to deliver his things.
One more also, no? This one.
So, good morning, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. So, how are you doing today? I cannot hear. Not much. How are you doing today? How the session is going on? Great. That's what I want. So, as I would like to thank Toastmaster Konda for introducing brief about this session. So, my name is Nitish, and I am performing the role of Toastmasters table topic master for today's session. Okay. So, this is one of the most exciting session for today's meeting. Okay. So before that, I would like to ask one question. How many of you inspired from the icebreaker speech of Toastmaster Krishna and as well from Toastmaster Angel? Okay. So let's give a huge round of applause for both the speeches. So before we dive into this session, are you ready for one of the quick fun exercise? If you are ready, just thumbs up. If you are not ready, give a thumbs up. Okay? So I'm sure this will be one of the odious exercise. Okay? And I will make you sure you don't have to face the music. Okay? So I'll give a demo For example, my name is Nitish. So how to say, someone asks you what is your name, you will just say my name is Nitish, right? But there is one catch is there. Okay? While saying the name, you have to use your signature or any gesture. For example, I will say my name is Nitish. Okay, so this is my signature. And after that, rest of the us will have to repeat that, saying, dear Toastmasters and guests, his name is Nitish. Okay, with the same signature. Got it? Looking exciting? Okay. So would like to have a couple of volunteers from left side and right side. Who would like to go first? Akshay. Would like to? Okay.
You want some sign from my side?
Yeah, and if that should be unique, so it should not be repeated.
My name is Akshay.
Okay. So everyone stand up. Everyone stand up, we have to repeat that again. Everyone please stand up and repeat. Dear Toastmaster and guests, for example, his name is Akshay.
You have to take your name, right?
No, yeah. Okay. One more time we'll do. Yeah, please do.
3, 2, 1. My name is Akshay.
Yeah. So we have to repeat. Dear Toastmasters and guests, his name is Akshay. Okay. Yeah, please sit down. So one more we'll do. Would like to go, sir? Yeah, please stand up and you have to use one signature. Any of the signatures. Wow. So again, all of us please stand up. Yeah. So we have to repeat. Dear Toastmaster and guest. His name is? Okay. Great. So let's give a big round of applause for the two volunteers. With the huge round of applause again. So now we'll be diving into one of the most exciting session for today's meeting, that is the table topic sessions. Okay. So I see a few of the new members and as well as many guests today. So for their sake of interest, I will just few of the key points to keep in mind. So I'll be calling one of the volunteers from the audience. So maybe guest, or it can be a guest, or it can be a Toastmaster member also. Okay. So what is this table topic session? So in reality, we have seen the wonderful prepared speeches, right? So they took the time to prepare the speech and deliver the speech. But in reality, or in day-to-day life, we face many situations. Anyone ask, hey, just can you give your opinion about that? So we just get blank, right? If I remember my own situation, I was in one of the meeting with my boss. So he suddenly asked me, hey Nitish, what are my strengths and weaknesses, man? So I got a blank actually because I knew only his weaknesses. Okay, so that's the way I had to face that music. So the best thing is the practice. Practice makes man perfect. So this is a platform, we can build that practice and we can enhance that skill. Okay. So few couple of rules or things to keep in mind. I will call one of the volunteer from the audience. Guests are also invited, and I will announce the topic for the guest or Toastmaster. Okay. And he has to think, let's say, for 15 seconds initially, and he has to organize the thoughts, and he has to speak for at least 1 minute, not exceeding 2 minutes. Okay? All set? All are ready? If you are ready, just give a thumbs up. Okay, if you are not ready, then also give a thumbs up. Okay guys, then caller state rolls up. Who would like to go first? So I would like to invite one of the Toastmasters who hasn't taken any role today. Can you please raise your hands? Okay. Any of the Toastmaster who hasn't taken any role today. So I would like to invite our area director. Okay, Sarwangan, please come, sir. So Toastmaster Sarwangan, for you the topic is most spontaneous things you have ever done. Did it turn into a disaster or delight?
Could you repeat?
Yeah. Toastmaster Sarwangan, most spontaneous thing you have ever done? Did it turn into a disaster or delight? Toastmaster Sarwangan.
Thank you for the topic, Nitish. So this is resonating well with the table topics. This is something spontaneous, right? And also I could feel how the adrenal gland works, right? Like fight or flight. That is what is being tested here. In my first table topics, similarly when I got an opportunity to present, it was about fun, explaining about something, misunderstanding which created a fun. I had something in my mind which all my friends used to say, that is very funny thing to say and laugh. But when I came to the table topics session and tried to say, I couldn't make that point. Nobody could understand that actually. So that was very spontaneous, but I could not build the thoughts around and deliver it. One way in that particular table topics, it was disastrous, but that became kind of a starting point for me to get into more of these topics and prepare speeches, and later built me how I can spontaneously create stories and tell to everyone. Thank you. Thanks for the opportunity.
So let's give a big, huge round of applause for the Toastmaster Sarwangan. So how many of you think that the contradictions turn into the compliments? For example, Toastmaster Sarwangan gave a very good example. How many of you think contradictions can turn into compliments? How many of you? Can you please raise? Okay, good, great. Okay, let's move ahead. So we'll go with the next speaker, mostly from the guest. So we'd like to go from the left side. Okay, please come. Please come. Say your name. Pawan. Okay, Pawan. Yeah. So please welcome to guest Pawan. Okay. So Pawan, for the topic for you is the boldest thing you have ever done. Would you do it again? Pawan, boldest thing you have ever done. Would you do it again? Or to Pawan first.
Thank you. Thank you for this table topic. So the only thing I could recall is once I got in a heated argument with my manager because he thought getting something done on the third party was my responsibility, and he wanted to get back on me because I did something which was not expected from his junior or the subordinate, and he took that and he mailed me. Then he got another director into the call, and then we had a very heated conversation. Somehow I jotted down my points. I gathered my courage to speak up in front of the director, in front of my manager. I never did that, and it actually went well. But after that I thought, would I, as you asked, will I do that again? If it comes to my, again, the psychological security, I would have to, and I would fight for that. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. So let's give a big round of applause for Pawan again. So how many of you remember the boldest thing you have done? Great. Okay. So let's move on. So we'll take a few guys from this side. Would like to go for as a next speaker. Okay, please come, sir. What's your name? Karthik. Okay. You're a member, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, please welcome Toastmaster Karthik. So for Toastmaster Karthik, the topic is, if there is a light, there is a darkness. Toastmaster Karthik, the topic is, if there is a light, there is a darkness. Toastmaster Karthik. Thank you.
So good afternoon. So I hope you are having a great time. So topic given to me, if there is a darkness, there is a light. So it's very well resonate that there is a evil, there is a goodness also in each and every one of us. So how I want to resonate is that at the dawn of, we see the darkness, but it is not forever, or it's not eternal, that it will lie forever. After a dawn, where the darkest portion, there will be a sunlight. So eventually, with the audacious intention, I would like to present as something, if it is bad happening to you, it is happening for a reason. So you have to just understand and live with it. Why is the purpose? What is the reason why it is happening? You don't have to question the intention of why it is happening. But if you just resonate the idea how you can better utilize that opportunity of badness for your betterment, it will help you to make you good. So I will just rest my case. Thank you.
So very well said, Toastmaster Karthik. Let's give a big round of applause again. So how many of you think darkness cannot exist or light cannot exist without darkness? All right, good. So who would like to go next? Yeah, please come. Your name? Ankita. Okay. So this is it. So please welcome the guest Ankita. So for the Ankita topic is, emptiness is a bliss.
Emptiness is a bliss.
The topic is, emptiness is a bliss. Guest Ankita.
Thank you. Hi everyone, I'm Ankita Gupta. I'm a chartered accountant by profession. For me, emptiness, I believe that somewhere we all live in a society, we live with people, we are a social animals, but somewhere deep inside each one of us there is an emptiness and there is a void and we cannot live without it. Even like when we go back to our homes, we have family, we have friends, we have colleagues, but still in the night we are all by ourselves. So one thing which I believe is that emptiness, if we learn to live with it instead of going by loneliness, rather choosing a solitude, we can have a happy life. And somewhere we need to accept ourselves by our own so that emptiness becomes a bliss. I don't think anything else. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you. Let's give a huge round of applause for Ankita. It's excellent actually. So how many of you think that emptiness is a bliss? So emptiness just refers to the egolessness, okay? Once you dissolve your ego, everything open up, right? So how many of you agree with that? Can you please raise your thumbs? Okay, great actually. How it is going, guys? Well, let's give a big round of applause until all. So would like to go next. Collars up, sleeves up. Please come. Yeah, sure. Please.
Just I want to list.
Sure.
Since yesterday. My name is Shirish.
Please welcome guest Shirish. Okay, our next speaker. Yeah.
So that's 1 minute, right? I heard it correctly, right?
Yeah. Minimum is a 1 minute and maximum is a 2 minutes. So there will be one grace period of 15 seconds, right?
Yeah, I have color blindness, so I can't.
Okay. Yeah, please, at the center. So for Shirish, the topic is the unexamined life is not worth living. Okay, the topic is the unexamined life is not worth living. Over to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Shirish. Unexamined life is not worth living. So yes, I have gone through that, and let me just start by saying it in a very short time which is available. When I graduated from engineering college 1997, that time I got recruited in the campus. I was the first in the class to get recruited in the campus, that to a company like L&T, which is still going strong. And I think I was on 7 heaven that time, and the life started. I was staying at home and everything was going right till the time I understand I don't know what is going, I don't know what is coming, and I really don't know where I am going. So that's a classic case which is purely associated with me. Now the question was how to get evaluated, how to get examined, and how to understand. First of all, is there any challenge in me? I never knew that. And that's where, that time somebody guided me, and I had to take one audacious step where I had to hit the roadblock, and that was the first time that I really sat in front of counselor and I tried to understand what is the way to look at life. What is that I need to correct in myself, because till date I was believing everything is fine and the world is wrong. From that perspective, I started, from that point, the perspective changed and I started examine yourself, and examine yourself. So till today, till this time, I continue to do so. Wow. Thanks.
So let's give a huge round of applause for Shirish again. So any of you, can you tell actually which is this famous quote? Unexamined life is not worth living. Any guess? Wild guess? Have you heard this sentence earlier? An unexamined life not worth living is quote from one of the famous philosophers. Russell? No. Okay, that is a quote from Socrates. Okay. Oh, how many of you agree on this point? All right. Okay, great. So how is this going, guys? All excited? Okay. Who would like to go next? Now, please come, sir. Sir, your name?
Vishesh.
Vishesh. Yeah. Let's welcome Vishesh. Okay, so the wish for Vishesh, the topic is the more you feel the love is, lesser you feel the attachment is. The topic is the more you feel the love is, lesser you feel the attachment is.
Okay, good afternoon everyone. My name is Vishesh. I'm not able to connect the topic that has been given. I think it's the more you feel love, the lesser his attachment is. I think it should be reverse. I'm not sure what's the meaning of it. Let me think. But if you love someone, then you feel attachment. That's where you start love to someone, correct? And how should I speak on this? Any idea on something?
It's more of a circle he can keep on listening.
Yeah.
Love is like space, giving space. Attachment is like holding control.
Yes, exactly.
Love is like a space and
Attachment is control.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want some hint, then I will give.
Yeah, I'm looking for hints.
For example, a person who is attached to his family. So many times, if something happened to family, it gets hatred for others. And in the other way, contradictory, the saint, okay? Saint looks the entire world as a home. Okay? But that is without attachment to particular person or particular family or particular nation. So that is kind of openness. So once we have that openness, our heart flows and that embrace the love. Yeah, this is just a hint. You can elaborate more on this.
Okay,
with your example.
More you love is the less is the attachment, correct? Okay, I think thanks for giving the feedback and hint. Okay, what I feel is like if you start loving someone more and you just being attached to that person only, then sometimes you might be disconnected with others also. There is not just one human being here which we continue to love. I think humanity, we have to love each other. And one thing I feel like there's a word called karuna. We have to have love and karuna to everyone, every human person. And according to it, if we are not dedicated to one person, there will be like more attachment towards it. That's what I can think of it.
Amazing. Very good. Let's give a big round of applause again. So how many of you agree on this? How many of you agree on this? How many of you agree on this? Can you raise the thumbs? Okay. For example, if you have more attached to a particular thing, okay. If you are attached to a job or any particular thing we love most, it creates a misery, right? So that's the reason the detachment always brings the love. Okay, so the last one, who would like to go? Yeah, please come. Shobit. Please welcome Shobit. Last but not least.
For an exception, can I try the previous speaker's
You want to
topic?
go with the same? Yeah, please go ahead. Please go ahead. Yeah.
I raise up because it's kind of, I don't know how. This one. Okay. I rose up because just the topic that I got is very much relevant to what I just read yesterday. So there's a science fiction, the story of your life, Ted Chiang. There's also a movie made on that, Arrival. So in the story of your life, it's a science fiction. So some kind of aliens come into the earth. And the first problem, like most science fictions ignore this problem, but this actually handles it, that if a alien species comes, how would we even talk to them? We always talk that everybody has a language, right? Everybody speaks some way, but they don't have a speech. They talk mostly visually. There are a lot of details on that we can skip for this topic. So there's a linguist who joins that group to just understand how they talk. And once they start talking, they realize that their world is very deterministic, while our world is very predictive. Based like, just a simple example, like they write from both sides. We write from one side, left to right or right to left. So if you're writing from the both side, you need to know how your sentence is going to end. That is how you can write from both sides. So somehow she gets that acknowledgement, and that aliens give her some power so that she could see the future. And while the story is going on, there is also a story about her daughter that is running in parallel. And the story tells that she has a daughter, she has a very good time, and when the daughter is 12 years old, she dies due to some rare disease. And both the stories are running in parallel. And then, in the climax, we realize, and it's a very hard-hitting climax, she says, that daughter is born into the future. She did not know that when she was talking to her, looks like everybody thinks that the girl has been born before and she has died and now it is happening. But what happens is that daughter is born later, but she knows that she is going to have a daughter. And then she realizes, and the climax is something goes like, she knows that she will have a daughter, and she knows she will die when she is 12 years old. And she has a decision to make. Does she really want to have a daughter? Like, if you know that there is someone you are going to love from the bottom of your heart and something really bad is going to happen, would you still have it? And that is how it goes on. And that is where it comes that if you really love someone, you will not have you have the power, and you will choose to not be attached with them, and you can still love them. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. So let's give a huge round of applause again. And again, let's give a huge round of applause for all the participants today. They made an audacious move, right? Let's give a last huge round of applause again. So with this, we close this table topic sessions, and I would like to hand over this session to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Ponda.
Yeah, thank you, Nitish. I think everybody, how many of you taken action today? So this is sometimes, right, we will sit there. Coming here, speaking is really not easy. We come here with a lot of excitement. Okay, today I wanted to do something, but when we come here, when we sit there, when we watch somebody, we think that we'll not be able to deliver. That is natural because I'm not a great speaker, I'm not doing my great things. But coming here, speaking for 1 minute is a great achievement. So Nitish, thank you for your wonderful topics. I think everybody delivered their impromptu speech very well. Thank you. One more round of applause for everyone who has taken a great step. So with this, I think we will be getting into our theme. How many of really getting into what I am trying to tell? Is it really giving something or boring or this is there from the book? You believe it or not, this is a one book. Changed my way I work from last 2023. I have just read that book. Believe it or not, I don't even know small tips on improving the productivity. Before that, I was not even a reader. I was just read one book in 2023, that is a 5 AM club. Maybe you might be knowing a Robin Sharma book. Then after that, I started wake up at 5 o'clock. Then after that, I was introduced to some kind of a book reading thing. Then I started, this is a book on deep work, hyper focus. Some books are there where productivity kind of things. If you really wanted, this book is a small book, but it will change the way you think about the productivity, and that is the one thing. So coming to the productivity also, one more, just a few tips I can give you that. How many of you continuously watch your social media? That is one of the biggest productivity killer. Second thing is multitasking. How many of you feel that multitasking gives you a lot of productivity? Thing is, you believe it or not, our mind focuses maximum 10 minutes on one task. But we even Pomodoro technique talks about 30 minutes, but it's a focused task. You will be knowing that that is the highest priority. Sometimes urgency also makes you to work. But our mind is a monkey mind. It will go around the things and it will think a lot. But with that, right, if you are thinking on one task and moving to the second task, again to come back to the original task, it takes 25 minutes. Maybe I am not even believed in the beginning also. But really believe it or not, if you take one task at a time, you will be able to finish the task in a quality way and you can move on to the second thing. Otherwise, in a given day, if you take 10 tasks, end of the day, you don't even finish even single task. When you go for a sleep, right, you will not be happy. If you are not happily sleeping, right, you will not be healthy also. So one more thing is, how many of you go to office and come to home without any work? That means leave the work at the work only. We think that, okay, we work for 24 hours, we open laptops, we think that we are working. But if you really plan your day, there is no need to come here, home and work for that. That is the one thing. Second, one more thing is, how many people say yes for everything? We think that in a office, right, if you try to say no, you think that you are not performing, or you think that your manager will think you are not doing it. How many of you say yes for everything? Nobody. So that is a one thing. It is like a productivity wise, because we need to learn how to say no in a politely. It doesn't mean that abruptly going, if somebody manager is coming and asking, no, it's not that. If you are already working on any of the work, you just give him that importance of that. Okay, you are already working on so and so work. Is this really priority, or whatever you are coming back asking me the priority? Then manager will think twice before coming to you. This is a one tip. And if suddenly somebody calls you, asks for money, even without thinking, you will start giving that. But if you are really not sure about giving that money, you say one tip that, okay, I need to think and I need to discuss with my family and come back. Then you will get it. So this is a one more tip, and also one and last part is completely you just eliminate mindless kind of, or mindful or mindless browsing. So that is the most productivity, because everybody browse, even sometimes we without even our knowledge will go to that. So coming to the next, maybe I will be last portion of this, how to achieve meaningful life in the last portion of my thing. Now with this, I will invite general evaluator to give his kind of a feedback on our speakers, including me, on entire function of the meeting. So let me invite Akshay for his final delivery of his general evaluation. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Okay, so this is the final segment of today's meeting, the third segment, the evaluation segment. I am the general evaluator, and starting right away with the evaluation of speaker 1. I'll call the evaluator number 1, Toastmaster Arvinder, onto the stage to evaluate Krishna's speech.
So good afternoon once again. The whole thing is about icebreaker is not just your voice or courage, but able to tell audience who are you as a person and why are you here. So Krishna, you rocked it. Can we all hear it for Krishna? One sec. We could totally relate your life as born in remote village and studied in a government primary school and take an audacious step to move out of your hometown for your higher studies, and how you landed your job in oil rig and how you moved to Bangalore. We could totally travel along the way with your life. It was a wonderful speech. And your speech had a clear opening body, as every speech should have. You had a question asked like, how are you? And you grabbed the attention of audience and you tell, I'm a bit nervous. You cracked one joke like, so it broke the ice with the audience. It was wonderful. And the transition was good. I'm surprised by your speech. What I'm even more surprised is you got married and you have a daughter. Congratulations on this. And so what is the time taken, timer, what is the time taken for the speech?
5 minutes 90.
Yeah, so you are on time 4 to 6 minutes, so you took 5 minutes 30 seconds, that is a good time. I have some suggestions for you. Again, you met the purpose of introducing yourself to the club and learn the basic structure of public speaking. Even though I have some suggestion for you, your hands, like you holded your hands like this throughout your speech and you just stayed here. Like in the upcoming speech, you can improve, like you can use the entire stage, this stage is yours, and you can give some body languages that will add little improve to your speech. And I observed that you got little distracted when the timer shows the green card. Don't know why. I think you forgot. You took some long pause. I suggest you to avoid those abstraction when you are giving the speech. And you could have used the word of the day, which is audacity, and first like idiom of the day. It's been already posted in our WhatsApp channel. You could have implemented in somewhere along your speech. You can try to implement in your next speech. And one more big suggestion is like your vocal variety. You will learn it in the upcoming speech. Like throughout the speech, your voice modulation is not like up and down. It was same. Like I will give an example. Like you told, bus is the only way to communicate. If I miss the bus, we need to walk. You could have transitioned into like, bus is the only way in our village to communicate. If I miss the bus, we need to walk. Like the voice modulation, you could have improved on this. Apart from this, it was a wonderful speech. To summarize your speech, from village to dream, we wish the dream to achievement. Thank you. Back to you.
Can we hear for evaluator number 1 once again? Arvind, you are pretty confident. I have seen your journey throughout and the way you present yourself onto the stage these days in your stage appearances. Like it is the smaller amount of incremental change which I was talking about, it is actually visible. Only a small suggestion for you, try to include pauses while you are giving the evaluation or any speech for that matter, because the person needs time to register. Okay, only this suggestion I have for you. So now it's time to call the evaluator number 2 for evaluating Renju's speech. Please put your hand together for Toastmaster Abhineet onto the stage, please.
Good. That's something I wanted to see on your face, right? Smile. So how many of you are going on year-end process? Review. Everybody is going, right? So I think the psychological safety is equally important there, because it's sometimes when we negotiate the salary, the feedback, this is really, really important. Amy Gallo, you talked about that example. How to work with anyone, how to manage people, how to manage the difficult people. You talked about all the examples. Great start, Renju. Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, dear guest, my name is Abhineet. I am Renju Evaluator. And, before we start this, I want to say you made a great start here. The amount of energy you put in is to balance yourself. You had a great audience awareness. You were super comfortable. I'm not sure whether I'm able to make a justice of your comfort score or not, but you were super comfortable. You were connecting with each and everybody with great amount of comfort, and it was depicting your psychological safety. And that was clearly coming out. You talked about the empathy examples. That's something I loved about it. Because you talked about you should have the emotional capacity to help someone. That's a great example. If you don't have, you'll not be able to do that. So when it comes to empathetic leadership style, you showed it. But one thing I felt is, you started with your own example. That's once upon a time. You started a discussion of your product manager. You informed to your stakeholders. Instead of informing to your manager, then indirectly your manager knew about it, and that's some story started. You also talked about some of the examples of productivity and you put in two examples of the productivity, right? So when we have something complex and when we have a non-complex, right? That was also great. And, the last but not the least, that the recommendation part I just wanted to give you is somewhere I was feeling that we had a very less example of demonstrating our leadership style. Because when you are talking, when you are covering, how to demonstrate your leadership style, the one example is not sufficient. The whole example should be coming out. Because when you are talking about helping someone with emotional capacity, maybe you could have given your own example. I had the capacity and I helped to that particular person. So I think that could have given a better understanding. But the last but not the least, you summarized really well. Psychological safety is not at the work only, it's everywhere. So we need to maintain a proper guardrail when we are having a discussion, whether in the corporate or the home. We need to maintain our own guardrails to maintain this. So thank you. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abhineet, for that evaluation. I had no specific feedback for you. Only I felt one thing, although the evaluation was really good, stage-wise, like you started with the pointers which were really well, the fantastic elements in her speech, and then the recommendation part. I only felt when you transition from the fantastic elements or the good parameters in her speech towards the recommendation, the transition was very abrupt. That's what I felt. Only one suggestion for you. Okay, so let's talk about the speaker before calling my tag team. Krishna, you were speaker number 1, and through your speech we were able to travel along with you. As the evaluator also mentioned, we were traveling along with you through your childhood days, the days which you spent in your village. And I absolutely loved the smile which you had on your face, that innocent smile which you might have noticed when he was telling his story to every one of us. That innocent smile was there because he was feeling that emotion from inside. So kudos to you on your icebreaker, and many more speeches to come. Speaker number 2, I absolutely love the calm. Abhineet already mentioned, when you tell someone or the audience about your professional vulnerability or anything which has happened, any issue which has happened, there is in all of us there is a less amount of calm which actually is visible to everyone. But in you, the calm was like throughout. from start till the end. You were able to connect with the audience with that calm. You were actually waiting for audience to answer to one particular question you asked in your speech. And when you got the right answer, then you proceeded. So kudos to you on that. Kudos to you on the calm you had while discussing that issue with us. Thank you so much. Okay, so now it's time to hear from my tag team. It's time to let's call in the reverse order. Let's call our grammarian onto the stage. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Karthikeyan on the stage.
First of all, congratulations for the wonderful speech, both Krishna and Ranju. It was really interesting. And the table topics were really, really great. I hope everybody enjoyed the table topics. More thoughtful, lot of thoughtfulness. Okay, I'll give my report. Today, we have 5 people use the word of the day, audacious, like Akshay, Ranju, Nitish, Karthik, and Shirish, and plus some of them have used the idiom of the day as well. There are a lot of codes or pretty good words and usage, like for example, deterministic predictive, and the other one is the topic unexamined life is worth living. And proper guardrails and achieve meaningful life. And the other one is little pocket money and big hopes. And evening rituals. And then the other one is decision fatigue. That's the other one that I noted it down. And the other one is impromptu Premier League, which I learned first time here. And the other quote, practice makes the man perfect. That's the other quote was used. Contradictions turn compliments. And then social animal, 7 heaven was other thing that I noted it down. There are a lot of good usage of words and idioms and quotes. Some of the suggestions I have noted it down is, one is I've seen couple of times we have used the present tense when we were talking about past tense. When it is supposed to be a was, we used is. And then other areas we have used probably singular and plurals, like sometimes peoples and other stuff instead of people, which is a common noun that we have to use. That's all I have noted down. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for that detailed report. He mentioned the usage of the word of the day, the idioms, and then the good usages and the improvisations. I have only one suggestion for you. As a grammarian, if we can put the poster of the word of the day and the idiom of the day here somewhere, then it is easy for the audience to have a glare at it and they can use it in their upcoming stage appearance. And we have already done this in one of the previous meeting and it was a great idea. So anyone who is taking up the grammarian role can take a printout of the word of the day and just paste it here just for the temporary purpose for that meeting itself. Okay, so that is the suggestion from my side. Let's call the counter of today's meeting, Toastmaster Bhima, to the stage, who is also the sergeant at arms of our club. Huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Good afternoon, everybody. I have a report of a counter. Let's count how many of you used in your speeches. I used it now. Okay, let's start with the introductory part. Toastmaster Akshay, as a presiding officer, used 2 times Toastmaster Vaishak, no clean and impactful communication. And Toastmaster Vibha, no filler words or crutch words. And Toastmaster Karthik, as a grammarian, used 1 time And Toastmaster of the day, the host, Konda sir, used more than 5 times And coming to the speaker evaluator, first speaker evaluator, Toastmaster Arvindan used 1 time and speaker 1, Toastmaster Krishna used 3 times and 1 had a long pause. Toastmaster Abhineet, second evaluator, used more than 5 times Toastmaster Renju, second speaker, used 1 time And coming to the table topic session, that was the second round. Toastmaster Nitish, clean and impactful communication. Thank you. And Saravanan sir, first table topic participant, no filler words or crutch words. Guest Pawan, no filler words. And Toastmaster Karthik, no filler words or crutch sounds. Guest Ankita had 1 time Guest Sirish 3 times Guest Vishesha 2 times and 2 times Guest Shobit, no filler words or no crutch words. Thank you. This was my report. Thank you for giving this opportunity. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Vima, for the detailed report of each and every person who came onto the stage today. I have only one suggestion for you. Whenever people hear their flaws, they want to know how they can improve upon that, the ways, right? So maybe come up with some of the examples. Like see, right now I'm using this pause, right? So you can help me figure this out, how I can reduce the amount of arms. So give me some applications, give me the ways. And this is for everyone who will take the role of the accountant in the upcoming meetings. Copied? Okay, so now it's last but not the least in my team. It's time to call the timer of the day. Toastmaster be brought to the stage with a huge round of applause.
Thank you, Toastmaster Akshay. Good afternoon, everyone. So it's time for timer report. So I'll start with starting. Meeting has started at 10:56. Generally, it starts at 11 a.m. But today we have started early. That is a very good thing. We are 4 minutes early. We have started. Now the Sergeant at Arms took initially addressed the here podium, and it took 1 minute 24 seconds. Toastmaster Bhima. Presiding officer Toastmaster Akshay, it took 9 minutes 25 seconds, but it includes all the introduction of the guests that we have many today. And afterwards, it is the area directors, Toastmaster Vishak. I have not noted your timings because I was fully intent into your content. I was eager to listen what you are telling. So that is sorry for that. And afterwards, I'll start with when the second round has started. Table topics started at 12:05 and it ends on 12:31. So overall, table topics sessions timing was 26 minutes. Now I'll come to the speakers. So we have 2 prepared speeches, Krishna and Renju. Krishna has taken 5 minutes 9 seconds and it qualifies. Renju has taken 5 minutes 59 seconds and she qualifies as well. Now coming to the evaluation, Toastmaster Arvindan, he took 2 minutes 29 seconds and he qualifies, and Toastmaster Abhineet took 3 minutes 15 seconds and it qualifies. Now coming to the table topic sessions, here I start with the Toastmaster Saravanan sir. He took 1 minute 15 seconds and it qualifies. And guest Pawan, he took 1 minute 12 seconds, qualifies. Toastmaster Karthik, he took 1 minute 18 seconds, qualifies. Guest Ankita, though it was a very good content, but it ends with 49 seconds as well, so it's disqualified. Guest Sirish took 1 minute 43 seconds and qualifies. Guest Vishesh took 31 seconds. Basically, it's I don't know how to take the timing. So afterwards, again I started taking and it finished with 31 seconds. So again it disqualifies. and Gesht Sobit. It was a great story, sir, but it went long and it went beyond the time. Total, it took 2 minutes 46 seconds and it disqualifies. So overall, this is the timing for me, and that's it. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, Vibha, for explaining the report in such a gracious manner. Thank you so much. And only one request from my side: you can send this report onto the roll takers group. So because we will do the voting little later, so you can send this report. Only one confusion I have: were you aware of the ice-breaking time of 4 to 6 minutes? Because so I do not have any feedback for you. Great job done. Thank you so much. Can we hear for Vibha once again, please? Okay, so now it's time for the General Evaluator report. Starting from the Surgeon at Arms, Toastmaster Bhima, energetic start, all points mentioned. The meeting room was set up, and I believe the standees were only not there before the meeting started, but it is because of me, it was with me. So, but thank you so much for setting up the room and everything before the meeting started. Only 2 suggestions from my side. Just try to include a little bit of body language into your Sergeant at Arm address. Talk to the audience, or maybe, just try to be a little bit more lively into the room. That will level up your performance. And second thing, which I noticed today, the poster of the theme is missing. So as we did it during the, I think, Makar Sankranti, we can actually continue that particular thing. People or our audience will be able to relate more towards the theme. Okay, so now let's move towards the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Konda. Can we hear for Toastmaster Konda once again, please? Sir, your explanation of the theme was marvelous. You mentioned or talked about the theme in between the segments as well. Like the fillers between the segments were quite nicely done. The audience engagement part was there. You asked question to the audience and audience was answering you back. That is one of the major part or one of the important factors of being the host of the meeting. So very well done on that. The segment explanation of the prepared speech, then the evaluation segment, then the impromptu segment was done because of the interest of the first timers and the guest. Only one suggestion from my side, which I noticed I think 2-3 times today. When you were asking questions from the guest or the audience or the members, they were answering back, but the acknowledgement from your side was not there. Okay, so if someone is telling you something, you should continue from there or maybe address that particular part. I can understand that this could be the part of, a little bit of chill on your side because you are the host and you have to address everyone, but try to take care of that acknowledgement part from next time. That is the suggestion. Okay, so I've covered speaker 1, evaluator 1, speaker 2, evaluator 2. Now it's time for the interesting segment done by the Toastmaster and Nitish, table topic master. Can we hear for our table topic master once again, please? Wonderful audience engagement activity which you did towards the left, towards the right as well. Marvelous on that. I just have one suggestion, actually 2 suggestions for you. Okay, there was a confusion regarding the topic, right? And everyone felt that. I can understand this thing because there are few people who are deep thinkers and they immediately understand the topic. But there could be the possibility that people might blank out onto the stage if it is an abstract topic altogether. Okay, so just try to be a little generic with the topic, or if you feel that the person is not able to connect with the topic because it is not the contest going on, then we can change the topic. So that is one suggestion. Yes, the second one is regarding the same topic. So I think one of our guests asked for the same topic. So the very essence of the table topic was not there then. He already knew about the topic and he was thinking back when he was sitting on his seat. So every one of us has that moment. When I was sitting there, I felt that I could have talked about this topic. whether this topic would have given to me, I would have talked. So the very essence of that session was not there. So you can very nicely or graciously mention that the essence will not be there, and you can give the fresh topic. So that is the two suggestions from my side. But apart from that, the entire section, the activity was marvelously done. Once again for our tabletop master. Now I have mentioned few pointers for our table topic speaker. I need a floor approval for 2 or 3 extra minutes so that I can mention whether I have the floor approval. Thank you so much. Okay, so Toastmaster table topic speaker 1 was Toastmaster Sarvanan. Sir, you mentioned about the story when you came, when you actually did your first table topic speech, right? And you mentioned that disastrous part as well, but how it was a blessing in disguise. So the message was well conveyed. Only one suggestion from my side: try to build up a story. Like even more, how did you felt during that particular day? Because you still had time. So try to build the story around that, because you got that moment about which you can talk related to the topic given to you. Try to build around that. The second table topic speaker was guest Pawan. Can you raise your hand? Yeah, Pawan. You talked about one of the professional vulnerability you had, the moment which you had with your boss, and kudos to you. We actually fear talking about these moments in public, but you mentioned that moment here because the topic was very much well related, and thanks to you for mentioning that particular topic. No suggestions as of now for you. The third table topic speaker was Toastmaster Karthik. Okay, again the topic was very abstract for you. It is regarding evil, the lightness and the darkness, right? But you started very well. I believed there are some people who can connect with the abstract topic. So you got connected with the topic and you started. Only the thing is, with the same suggestion which I gave to Sarvanan sir, try to build a story around it. So you can reach the target time of 2 minutes. The fourth table topic speaker was guest Ankita. The topic was hard. Emptiness is a bliss. But you mentioned it, and whenever we get these hard topics, there is a blank face which speakers have, but it was not with you. You actually managed the topic pretty well. For whatever time you were here, you actually were speaking about that particular topic, and when the thoughts in your mind were over, you did not drag it. So that was a good thing you did, because when you drag it, people actually disconnect. So kudos to you on that. Now let's talk about guest Shirish. Can you raise your hand? Yes, sir. The moment you got the topic, you were very confident that okay, I'll nail it. So that was pretty much visible. Maybe it was related to your domain or how you felt, how you lived your life, but you were very well connected to the topic and you were very confident. Thank you so much. Let's talk about guest Vishesh. Okay, so sorry for the topic. Okay, but you managed pretty well because you were not blank, you were connecting with the audience and you were trying to get the cues so that you can continue. So kudos to you on that. Let's talk about guest Shobhit. Can you raise your hand, please? Yes. Okay, I already mentioned the exception, but you came here with the confidence and it was pretty much visible that you are a really great prepared speaker. So kudos to you on that. So,
I did not notice, but I just stared like spoiler from all the movie and the
okay. Cool. So I believe that is all from my side. No general remarks today, and that's all as a general evaluator report. You can give me my feedback towards the end of the meeting, and now handing it over back to Toastmaster of the day for wrapping up the thing.
Thank you, Akshay. Yeah, thank you for your wonderful evaluation on all the areas of today's meeting. Yeah, in the last section, maybe again we are running out of the time. Again, I'm asking maybe two minutes maybe. Is it okay for you? Yeah, because we wanted to conclude it. We just touched upon procrastination. Everyone is overcame your procrastination, I feel. And then you are already knowing that, okay, how to improve your productivity. Then I have a question, maybe I got a feedback, maybe I'll take that feedback now. I just wanted to ask you that, how do you measure your life? It's a bigger question, but you think of in your own work area. How do you measure your life? Just any guesses? Pardon? Life. How do you measure your life? Okay, goals. Anything else?
If I sleep peacefully.
Pardon?
If I sleep peacefully.
Okay.
Contentment.
Okay, contentment. Anyone else? Okay, thank you. Anything else? So we are working, right? What do we think about like achievement, right? Pardon? Nobody thinks about salary? Nobody?
All the time.
Okay. Nobody think about your promotions? That's what. And any third category also. I'm giving a 2 clues. What is the third category? They'll also see that's a status. How do you measure your life? Also status.
What is that?
Yeah, please.
We can measure our year-end achievements, right? Promotions and all this is year by year, we can do that. But how happy we are, we can put it into Excel file.
Exactly.
That's something that's different.
Yeah. One surprising kind of analysis research is that all these 3 things are not really a measurement of your life, because even successful people, right, if they come back, say that the life is on 3 things. One is energy. Maybe you might not even thought through that. Second one is work. Maybe everybody now is coming to that work. Third one is relationship. Anything 3 things are related? Anybody, any guesses? Energy, work and relationship. If 3 things are understood, because there are many, but I just wanted to focus on these things, you will be knowing that. Yes. Yeah. Energy, I already spoken about that. If you are not working physically and mentally and eating right, you will not even have enough energy. Energy doesn't mean that you will be lifting 100 kg or something, but you should have energy in all areas so that you work effectively. You know that if you work effectively, what is the next results? You will be delivering more work. If you are delivering more work, right, you will be helping others, you will be improving the results, relationship. One of the greatest measurement is having the best relationship in your professionally and personally is the life measurement. Otherwise, right, we will not be doing that. So even okay, we will be having a relationship and great things. But out of that, what we are getting? Is there anything we are getting out of all these 3 things? When you are delivering more, right, you are getting enough money also. Right? So coming to this, right, these are the 3 things everybody need to focus on that. Like normally, right, we focus on only work, you lose your health. When you lose health, right, you only work for shorter time. Is it really achievement? Not achievement. But in other way, if you just spend too much time on one area, if you are neglecting another area, it is a no balance. Coming to the second one is, how do you measure your work? Any guesses? Because everybody now technically we are working, right? How do you measure your work? Yes, okay, great. Anything else? Yeah, that is a one excellent answer, because normally, right, we think of that I know technical skills or something, you even don't even know. See, learning is the part of your daily thing, because learning don't even measure work in terms of money. Whether you are learning every day, that learning only gives you the knowledge you are going to transfer, that will give you the money. So that is the one thing. So energy and work. Third one is, how do you measure your relationship? This is again thing. Normally, any guesses? Otherwise I can conclude, because we are running out of time. Any guesses? See, normally how many people, sorry, anybody?
How many fights we have in a month?
Yeah. See, normally, right, a relationship always, if you are coming here, right, everybody knows that with little bit of expectations you are coming. Is it true or wrong?
Yes.
If you are having expectation, you will not be building a relationship. If you have no expectation, you are only trying to give back, you will get back. Because normally, right, we will always kind of a relationship, right, we will expect and then we will not be building that. Relationship should be unconditional. And even difficult times, right? If any one or two, like we will be having lot of followers or something, right? If any difficult situation comes, right? Even including WhatsApp group in a closed community also, they will respond only in WhatsApp. Nobody will call you, nobody will help you. Relationship should be unconditionally. If somebody is helping, if you have one, even our family, friends or something, that will be more than enough. So these three things will give you at the end of your life, right? If you go back and look, right, these are the three things you will be able to see and think that, okay, I achieved something in my life, and that is a meaningful. So I recommend, maybe whether you are a book reader or not, but I just so many small things are there, but it will give you a lot of kind of thoughts how we can achieve more in our life. So with this, I think I'm handing over to Presiding Officer Akshay. Thank you everyone for your support.
Thank you so much, sir, for so many takeaways, and obviously relationship should be unconditional. Thank you so much for that message. And before I wrap up the meeting, we are already like little bit ahead of time. Any feedback from our guests who have not been here in the table topic session? Ma'am, would you like to say something? You can come here if you feel like. Can we hear for our guest, please?
Hi. I'm Sahana. So I first heard about Toastmasters when one of my friends who was a really good speaker told me that she was in Qatar, I think at the time, and that's where she was a part of Toastmasters, which was amazing that, you have this kind of community to learn to speak to people with. One experience that I had in college was when there was this girl who had never been up on stage before, who had never had this kind of, nice community to grow up with. Me personally, I grew up in a school where we had these kind of opportunities, so it was all right. But this girl, she was 18 years old and she was put on stage for the first time ever. And she was so terrified. She was so nervous. She was trembling. And our professor, in all his infinite wisdom, did not know to come to her aid at the time. So some community like this, it really matters to someone who has not had this kind of stage. So it's really great that Toastmasters is doing this. And this also seems like a really good version of it. So thanks a lot. I like being here.
Thank you so much, Suhana.
Thank you.
I can definitely relate to that, and many of us actually pass through that stage, and some of us are passing through that stage. So very well connected. Anyone else would like to say something who has not been onto the stage today? Sir, would you like to say something? Quickly, come. Your name? Suhail.
So, this was my first time over here. So I heard about this from my acquaintance of my father. So he's a president of Toastmaster Club in Delhi. So it was quite good over here. Since my research, I heard that this is a platform to practice your public speaking. So this was a demo of what I had envisioned over here. So here, and I would like to see more of this in the coming weeks. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, guys, last chance. Anyone would like to come here before I wrap the meeting? Take the chance. Please come. Please. Can we hear for guest, please?
Well, I have been to other Toastmaster clubs as well. And in my location, I have been to area contests or the other contests as well. I was looking for the place where how the Toastmasters is being held in the other regions as well. And I could say that the format as well as the evaluation, everything remains the same. And I feel this is also a great place to enhance our skills and public speaking skills. And great learnings from your sessions today, sir, especially the conclusion where I had an opportunity to balance or find the middle ground on all the three things which you have mentioned. I feel that is one great thing we can take away from the. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you. Okay, before I use the stroke through this gavel, I will just re-announce or reiterate the things mentioned by our area director. One is regarding the contest, which will be in the 3rd or 4th week of February. It is the international speech contest, and the eligibility is you have to complete till level 2 of your path. Okay, that is one thing. And the second thing is regarding the annual celebration of District 92, which is known by the name of Coronation, which it will be happening in the month of May, in the last week, I believe 25 or 26, right? 24 and 25. That would be Saturday and Sunday. So details. Okay, so the details will be forwarded both on the members group as well as on the guest group. Copied. On that note, I would like to adjourn meeting number 109 of ITIL Toastmasters. Come here for a group picture.